Sorry about that, fellas. Battery died, so I've replaced the battery and checked all the settings, and I've also put it on to just one notch across rather than one notch up and across. So, as I said, we're just coming on these things, and some of them have got that sagey glaucous look to them, and some of these things look like they were plants at like wetter areas, and were, you know, in should be down at Blewett Springs and things like that. It's rather interesting. And then I was trying to tell you, when we were on that other area, we were looking across at the other track, what I call the Sir David Attenborough track, because I gave that spiel about was it last year or the year before, and we were looking across and looked like I saw some glintage. So yeah, that's on the next track over though, so whether it sort of occurs in the same sort of area across two tracks for some reason, I don't know, but we're down to 11 minutes here, so I may just sort of, it looks like they've done some more, they've put some more, wow, limestoney sort of, it's like, looks like a mixture between dolomite, limestone and some sort of, you know, dolomite and limestone sort of combination. Or is it actually, no, it's not tarmacked. Oh yeah, this is much better. Well done, yeah, yeah. Full marks, whoever thought of this. Yeah, I like this. Oh yes, this is good. Oh yeah, I mean, this is a success story, fellas. You should roll this out to all the other tracks, I reckon. Oh yes. And you've done it really well too, because you haven't really touched these sides too badly, have you? That's pretty good, well done. If you've got a special machine that does that. Oh, I probably can see why you were in trouble having a bit of a landslide. So maybe there is some sort of seep or soak, which would explain those plants up there. Oh yeah, look at this, fellas. Yeah. Yeah. There's a bit of the old ruttage of the old root tools, eh? Oh yeah, I'm going to have a good screenshot out of this one. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah, this is, no, he didn't actually fall off a mountain. He got caught into a landslide. Oh yeah. He slipped off the edge. Yeah. Oh well. Well, it certainly makes progress faster, so we actually might, we'll see if we can just sort of push it, fellas, and see if we can get down to the track. I'll keep filming. What, we're at 3 minutes, so when I get to about 5 or 6 minutes, we'll see, and I might just save like a 6-minute clip for the dam or something. I'm sure we can do it very quickly. I'm pretty skilled at doing things very quickly these days. Oh, wow, yes. Well, this looks, I don't know, this looks somewhat different. So what, they've had to dig out a hole load or something? I've got a stone in my bloody crock, hang on. That's better. Yeah, a stone in my crock. That's a good check for colour. Nice grey crocks. Grey standard crocks. The grey croc standard. Yeah. So what's that? Subtitles, the grey croc standard. And what was the one we had from earlier on in the day? We came up with some phrase we might tack on to this one, so you can sort of remember which clip it is embodied into or on. Oh, it's pretty good, fellas. I think we're just going to probably just stick to one notch over. And maybe play around, I don't know. Maybe I should play around with the, maybe the whole concept about the red is wrong. Maybe I'm trying to go redder. It's the wrong way. I should be going the other opposite to red to get the redder sort of thing. I've got to push all the other colours in the opposite direction to get the red to come out right. Maybe that's what it is. So, oh, that's pretty good. I can't, that is so good on the greens and things there. I can't fault that, whereas there's something, but we are 2 notches down, so back vistas. I should have done some more back vistas up there, but I just didn't think. Sorry about that, fellas. Had a stone in my crock. Okay, we're at 5 minutes. I think we might just... Can we get to the bottom of this thing in a minute? I don't know. Because we should be very close to the dam then. And just walk over to the dam, quickly film around in those plants, and that'll be it. That'll be the card finish and the trip done for the day, I think. Side vistas. That, I think, over there is that sort of open area where we go into, I think. I'm not sure. So, geez, you can almost drive a truck down here, couldn't you? Well, look, nice superior barkage there for you. All those who like a bit of bark. Yeah. Yeah, the difference between Bach and Mozart. He was born early, lived longer, wrote more pieces. Most people tend to forget there's at least 100, if not more, uncompleted works of Mozart. So, you know, one of those could have been written on when he's having one of his Wacko Jacko days. Like, oh, geez, is it 294? Is it 293 or 394? I've forgotten what one the something in fugue thing, you know, the really weird, wacky one, you know. You think, Jesus, he must have... Was he on something that day, but he... He's sort of like, you know, he's sort of banging this chord away, and then he has all this melody going around, that sort of thing, and it's a weird chord. Sort of like he's trying to put emphasis on the chord. This is a really important chord. Take note of this, you know. I want you to focus in on this chord. How do I make you focus on this chord? I'm just going to play it constantly in there and then put this sort of melody all around it, sort of thing. This like descending bass line sort of thing. And then he does all these like loops and things like that with the melody and things like that. So, yeah. Yeah, but I just can't believe we've actually lost one whole section of Einar Kleinert music, his most famous work, the one that everyone mentions when they mention Mozart, and we've lost one whole section of it. I mean, what are the odds? That's what I'm saying, is that, you know, but there is that sort of lithograph between he and Haydn, when Haydn was a lot younger, of course, with their sort of paperwork intermingled, and of course Mozart was a bit of a practical joker. And I have heard a piece of Haydn played by the SBS Youth Orchestra at the Jenolan Caves, and suddenly I sort of pricked up in my chair and I thought, could that be the missing section of Einar Kleinert music sort of being proffered as a piece of Haydn, and it's like a bit of a wry joke from Mozart. And he thought, like, one day in the future someone would be able to work it out. And I always think whether it is most of his work fractal sort of thing, so that, you know, when he has his little workbook thing, he has like 2 bars at the front, whether he has the power to compress all that work into like 2 bars, and it's like a 2-bar summary of the whole work, a fractal 2-bar summary, or he started off from that way or something. And that's why every bit of thing just has the 2 bars sort of thing, and it's sort of like he has the power to do that, compress the whole work into 2 bars, because the whole work is fractal, because every piece of Mozart is fractal, because Mozart, that's the way he thought. I don't know. Whether some supercomputer will be able to work that out and prove it one day, I don't know. Well, if you can, that means you can probably write new Mozart. Once you've got the algorithm, or the fractal algorithm, you can write new Mozart and just press a button, and the supercomputer can just write off another 626 works in a fortnight or something like that. You're burning. Suddenly there's a blackout across the United States. Oh, don't worry, we're going to black it out for 2 weeks because we're going to write another 626 works of Mozart. This supercomputer's just going to churn them out. It'll be worth it. We'll black the United States out for 2 whole weeks, burning the electron. I know, it's just a joke. It's just a fantasy, fellas, but it would be nice, wouldn't it? Some super mainframe super cray or something out there. It would make a good idea for a movie, wouldn't it? Yeah, sort of thing. But it would only work if you actually had the possibility at the end of the music of actually doing it, producing a brand new piece of that would be authentic because you found the algorithm, sort of thing. You know, you've worked out that he just did it with a mental algorithm or something, and I don't know. You know, you can see the notes in colours, so you know, and you can just flip the colours of the notes, and you get the other section or something like that. I don't know, but you know, it would be nice to come up with a coloured keyboard. But anyway, I've only got 1 minute and a half on the card, so hang on, I've got this little pot of other cards, haven't I? Hang on, I only have to find a clip-on. Let's check the colour on that. Oh, I can't fault that now. So you know. But then, hang on, it's slightly changing. I reckon there's something going on. That's what it is. The camera's slightly adjusting or something due to distance. Anyway, I've got this little pot of other little things I can wipe some clips off on that. Is that focusing on? Come on, focus, fellas. No, come on, that's it. I've got this little pot of other cards. I can wipe 1 or 2 clips in there. So maybe we can run this card out and I'll get down to the... We only have to get down there, across there into the dam sort of thing. So it shouldn't take too long. And the sun's coming out again, so that'll be good. But, oh, well, that's a good little waxy fantasy rant for the day. Yeah. All my completed works. I wonder if he's got another book out there. No one's realised he's got another book of my uncompleted works or something, you know. You know, they also had to start off with the 2 bars because, you know, everything... does he compress the whole thing at the